The foldable market is really still a niche market, pretty much reserved for those who want the tip of the iceberg, those who want the elite, the upper echelon tech, and are willing to fork over the money for it. Over this past year, we've seen foldable phones take a big leap from across the board in terms of giving people what they want. Samsung stepped it up with their foldable Z Fold 7. You have Honor, you have Huawei, Xiaomi, all dropping remarkable foldable phones. Again, price point is still a factor that a lot of people do consider. Now, there is one notable name that is missing from that list, and that is Apple. Rumored that they will be dropping a foldable phone coming next year in 2026, but I always come back to one question. A premium device, a foldable device from Apple, how much would a foldable iPhone cost from Apple? Well, we don't know the price yet, but it looks like they may get some help with some strategies they are using. So in this video, guys, tag along with me as we take a look at what Apple has up its sleeves in terms of trying to cut some costs for the foldables. But before we dive deep into all that information, if you're new to this channel and enjoy staying up to date with the latest tech news, you landed at the right spot. Do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit the like button if you enjoy the type of content. All right, let's dive into this. How Apple's hinge strategy could influence the iPhone Fold's price. Now, this is an article out of 9to5mac.com. So as I alluded to in the beginning here, foldable phone pricing is up there, and the expected price of an Apple iPhone Fold is probably going to be a sticker shock to most. As you know, Apple does put a premium on their devices, and they have pretty high margins across the board, which is why their stock market, or the stock market, likes Apple as a stock. But let's dive into this. In a post on his blog, Kuo explains that the unit price of the hinge for the iPhone Fold is expected to be around $70 to $80 after mass production. That's just for the hinge part itself. This is far lower than the original market expectation of around $100 to $120 or higher. He explains that this isn't due to Apple compromising on materials, but rather major assembly design optimization. So what you're looking at there is a savings of anywhere from about $30 to $40 to $50 for the hinge. Now we'll get into that just a little bit more in terms of that savings there. According to Kuo, Foxconn has entered into a joint venture with Shenzhou Sing, a Taiwanese manufacturer, to manufacture the foldable hinge. The joint venture will manufacture around 65% of the hinges, while the US-based manufacturer Amphenol will manufacture the remaining 35%. In 2027, Kuo says the Apple partner Luxshare could also join as a hinge supplier. So in 2027, that will obviously be the second generation of the iPhone Fold. So again, cost should expect to drop a little bit lower in that regard. The hinge is just one component of the iPhone Fold, but a $20 to $40+ reduction in cost for Apple shouldn't be overlooked. Such savings could impact the starting price of the device, or allow Apple to avoid compromising other areas of the product, or just improve Apple's margins. Again, Apple has high margins across their product line. You know, you pay that Apple premium for that. So that's how Apple is able to, you know, do gangbusters every quarter in the stock market. But so the impact is $20 to $50. You know, I'm just gonna run up to about $50 in savings. That's really not a huge big deal. You know, I'm expecting the iPhone Fold to be obviously north of $2,000, anywhere from what, $2,200, $2,300. That's probably at the starting point, given how Apple does put that tax on it and that premium. So you got to think, if they're going to save anywhere from $20 to $40, are they going to pass that back to the customer? I don't think they're going to sell a device for $22.79 or $21.79, you know, to shave off that $20 to $30. More likely they'll still take that, maybe take that margin, or it could be offset by another component that's probably a little bit higher. But I don't expect it to be less than $2,000, $2,100, $2,200, probably at the bare minimum for the iPhone Fold. But it's going to be very interesting to see how this all plays out. But What do you guys think about the iPhone Fold price? What do you think? How much is this going to start off at? Give me what your bottom figure is and what your high figure is going to be for the iPhone Fold. I am really interested to see what you guys think about that. But let me know what you guys think about that. Once again, thank you for taking time out to watch this video. Again, if you enjoy this type of content, do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and chances are, if you have friends or family that enjoy this type of content, make sure you share this with them as they may enjoy this as well. Check it out, guys. Take a look at what I'm wearing. This is some new merch that I just launched right here. Now, I didn't want to just create something and throw my name on there. That is kind of lame. I actually wanted to create something that allows myself and you to actually celebrate nerd culture, celebrate tech. Let everybody know that you know what you're talking about when it comes to tech and when it comes to nerd culture. I created different designs, art pieces, different sayings that just celebrates what this culture is about. Again, I didn't just want to throw my logo or my name on there. Very lame. I wanted to show something that would show it off. So as you can see here, I had this shirt right here that I'm rocking right now, Nerds Do It Better, is available not only in t-shirt, but is also available in a hoodie. So guys, if you want to go out there, not only show your support for the channel, but also rock this and let everybody know that you are a nerd and you appreciate it. And as well, let everybody know that nerds do it better. So head over to soundsturdy.com/merch. Also, the link is in the description down below. Really appreciate it, guys. And until the next video, guys, stay nerdy.